Y'all ain't ready for this one, because the tea just turned into a full-blown scandal stew. Imagine slamming someone for cheating, only to get caught with your own hands in the cookie jar. Messy, right? Well, buckle up, because Rasheeda just tried to drag Yandy over her situation with Mendeecees, but guess what? Sis got exposed herself, and the receipts? Baby, they ain't just leaking, they flooding. Was Tasha K behind this master-level exposé? Is the boss chick image finally cracking? Stick around, this ain't your average love and hip-hop drama, this is war, oh baby. If you thought the love and hip-hop universe couldn't get messier, think again. Because chilly, what just exploded between Tasha K, Rasheeda, Yandy, and yes, Mendeecees, has more layers than a $2,000 wedding cake made by a broke influencer. And trust me, it's all melting under the spotlight. So let's set the scene. We've got Tasha K, the queen of controversy, who's no stranger to defamation lawsuits and sipping tea so hot it burns her own lips. She thought she was in the cut this time, just spectating the mess. But, in true Tasha fashion, she couldn't keep her mouth shut. Sources say she went live on her underground backup Instagram, yes, the one with only 3,000 followers and a burner name, talking about a secret betrayal between Rasheeda and Yandy that involved Mendeecees and some shady business. But what she didn't know was that SHE was about to become part of the very scandal she was exposing. Now rewind, remember when Rasheeda and Kirk Frost were the self-appointed, grown and sexy couple of Lahatl? Always trying to act like they're above the drama, sipping wine while the rest of the cast throws wigs and drinks? But behind the scenes, Miss Rasheeda was apparently knee-deep in some very unsavory stuff, word on the virtual street is that Rasheeda got all up in Yandy's face during a recent off-camera moment, accusing her of disrespecting the sisterhood by continuing to work with Mendeecees, despite him talking slick behind her back. But here's the twist. Mendeecees wasn't the one talking. It was Rasheeda's own DMs, and they were leaking like a busted sink at a love and hip-hop reunion. Yup. A little birdie, aka a verified TikTok troll with a knack for receipts, posted screenshots allegedly showing Rasheeda flirting with Mendeecees via some shady late-night DMs. The messages? Full of "you up" energy and oddly placed emojis. So here comes Yandy, cool and calculated, playing chess while Rasheeda's out here slapping down Uno cards. And guess who jumped in the mix just in time to make it even messier? Tasha K, of course, Tasha, who probably smelled the scandal through her Wi-Fi, hopped online like, "I've been told y'all Rasheeda wasn't innocent. Y'all remember that boutique money? Baby, this ain't new tea, it's just reheated." And let me tell you, the fans went nuts. Twitter turned into a digital battlefield, with Team Rasheeda stans screaming, "Fake news," and Team Yandy saying, "We been new." But this is just the tip of the drama iceberg. Because honey, wait until you hear what those anonymous sources uncovered next. Oh, and you better believe the receipts are dripping, but just when you thought the drama had already hit its peak, oh. No, baby, we're only getting started, because after Rasheeda unleashed her so-called moral outrage on Yandy, trying to play Mother Teresa of Atlanta, guess who stepped forward with receipts? Yup, none other than our internet's favorite instigator, Tasha K. And listen, when Tasha K pulls out her wine glass and that infamous smirk, you already know somebody's getting dragged, exposed, and probably crying into a tub of Blue Bell ice cream, according to Tasha K's so-called anonymous sources, who claim to have been close to the situation. Rasheeda wasn't just checking Yandy for emotional reasons. Oh no, sis had motives. Because allegedly, Rasheeda had her own little situationship with Mendeecees way back in the early days of the love and hip-hop franchise. And if that ain't the kettle calling the pot hot, I don't know what is. Word on the fake internet streets is that there were some late-night texts, off-the-grid meetups during reunion tapings, and let's not forget that bizarre, unexplained business trip that Rasheeda took solo to NYC right around the time Yandy and Mendeecees were reportedly on a break. Now, I ain't saying she was sneaking and creeping, but I am saying the timeline ain't timeline ing, and while Rasheeda was busy acting like the holy ghost of relationship standards, Tasha K wasn't done yet. She pulled up screenshots, blurry, red-circled, with all the investigative energy of an FBI analyst, showing Rasheeda and Mendeecees having suspiciously close convos on Instagram DMs from back in 2017. Sis even zoomed in on the heart eyes emoji and circled it like she cracked the Zodiac killer code. But here's where it gets even messier. Remember when Rasheeda and Kirk were allegedly working through things after the whole baby mama scandal? Guess what? During that exact window, Rasheeda was supposedly spotted entering a Midtown Atlanta hotel where Mendeecees was hosting a charity event. A charity event? At 11:45 p.m.? Baby, the only thing charitable going on in that suite was forgiveness for broken vows. Now don't get it twisted, Mendeecees ain't exactly the picture of innocence here either. Because according to this exclusive, not-so-reliable source, Mendeecees was loving the attention. He allegedly bragged to one of his old jail buddies that these reality chicks always fall for the ex-con charm. Phew. Is that confidence or just straight delusion? And as soon as the rumors started swirling, the public did what the public does best, dragged everyone involved through the Twitter trenches. Hashtags like #RasheedaU2 and #MendeeceesGate were trending faster than a Drake beef. People were shocked, disappointed, but let's be real, mostly entertained. Now just as the dust started to settle from this explosion, that's when part 3 comes crashing through like Kool-Aid Man in a church window, because baby, the fallout? Oh, it's giving lawsuits, PR, disasters, and messy confessions. Stay tuned, but wait, you thought it ended there? Oh baby, the drama was just stretching its legs. Because just when Rasheeda thought she could point the finger at Yandy, karma came back with stilettos on, and this time, it was Tasha K who turned the volume all the way up. You see, Tasha K, the queen of controversy herself, decided to do a little digging. And what she allegedly uncovered about Rasheeda. Phew. Grab your holy oil, grab your wig glue, and secure your edges, because things got biblical, according to anonymous insiders. Read, somebody's cousin who heard it on Clubhouse. Rasheeda wasn't just being messy with Yandy for TV drama. Nah. She was allegedly trying to get ahead of her own scandal before it blew wide open. And thanks to Tasha K, it did. Remember that boutique of hers? Pressed? Well, sources say the only thing pressed is the IRS, because apparently, there are discrepancies in Rasheeda's business filings that go way back. We're talking ghost employees, fake payrolls, and an entire inventory shipment that supposedly vanished somewhere between Atlanta and Neverland.o, and don't think Kirk Frost is just an innocent bystander in this mess. Nah fam, word on the street is, he was using the store as a front for his own side hustle, allegedly funneling cash from unknown investors and writing it off under promotional expenses. Translation? Somebody's playing Monopoly with real money, and the feds might be holding the dice, and just when the fans thought they were Team Rasheeda, the plot thickened like week-old gumbo. Screenshots leaked of Rasheeda allegedly messaging someone from production, begging for Yandy to be edited out of certain episodes. Yep, she wanted the Queen of Harlem erased like an unpaid invoice. But production wasn't having it. Behind the scenes, it's being whispered that Rasheeda tried to stage a fake confrontation with Yandy just to shift the heat. And guess what? Yandy knew it. She sat there, cool as ice, watching Rasheeda self-destruct one shady side comment at a time. And you better believe Mendeecees was sipping tea in the background like, y'all done yet? Now, the aftermath? Let's just say Rasheeda's public image is shakier than Kirk's loyalty. Fans are dragging her on social media, calling her the Atlanta opportunist, while memes of her apology face are spreading faster than her boutique's discount codes. Meanwhile, Yandy? She's over here thriving, dropping skincare lines, and casually posting Bible verses as if she didn't just get someone exposed without lifting a finger. Classy, petty, powerful. So, was Rasheeda really trying to protect her empire, or just distract us from its collapse? Was Tasha K out of line, or simply doing God's work one expose at a time? And where the heck is Kirk right now? Hiding in a storage room at Pressed, Chile. If this isn't reality TV gold, we don't know what is. Because in the world of love and hip-hop, no one's ever safe, not even the one starting the fire, and guess what? We're only just getting started. Phew. If y'all thought love and hip-hop couldn't get messy, think again. Rasheeda pointing fingers at Yandy, only to get exposed herself? Baby, the hypocrisy jumped out and did a whole cartwheel. And with Tasha K in the mix dropping receipts like confetti, ain't nobody safe out here. But now we want to hear from you. Do you think Rasheeda was out of line coming for Yandy knowing she had her own skeletons rattling in the closet? Was Tasha K wrong for spilling all that tea, or was it just what needed to be done? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the chaos. Because baby, this drama? It's just getting started, and you know we gon' be right here breaking it all down.